Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson, and I'm back again today with another 13 trades from top to bottom. And out of these 13 trades, I did have 2 losers. All the rest were winners. As I said, grand total 13 trades, and I know for sure I got more than 200 pips and ticks. And I am done trading for the day. Closed out all my trades with one click of the mouse using my close all script at 7:47 this morning. So while most people are just starting to get ready for their day job, 9 to 5 let's say, I am already finished trading and I have the rest of the day to do as I please. So every morning at 6 a.m., right here where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the computer looking at all the different instruments and looking at my daily trade plan, making a decision whether I should be buying and or selling. Now the bulk of them for today, as I run a quick test here, the type, they're all buys except for the top two, the euro, yen, euro, New Zealand. So now we can take a look at the daily trade plan that I was looking at earlier this morning. Here we go, exactly what I said. The euro yen and the euro New Zealand, they were sells and all the rest were buys. And I didn't do the dollar CAD today. Love this expert advisor as it runs in real time. So gone are the days where you have to drill down the lights from the monthly all the way down, like I used to do, right to the 30 minutes, analyzing the charts, making a decision whether it's up or down. With one look at the daily trade plan expert advisor, I know right away whether I should be buying or selling. And then that, along with the super signal indicator, that's the one with the arrows here, suggesting whether I should be buying and or selling. And you're going to get a lot of alerts. It doesn't mean you take every alert. You have to wait for the market to come back in your favor before you pull the trigger. That's where a lot of traders make errors. They're selling too far down and they're buying too high up. In other words, gotta wait for the market to do the pullback and then you can get in the trade. So remember, the first two were losers. That's what I always teach. Keep your losers small and let your winners, they have to outperform the losers. I do have losing trades, but I never have a losing day. And that takes time to learn how to do that. In other words, you should not be trading with real money until you learn how to trade. Of course, there's 4 things you need to succeed at trading. You need a lot of chart time. You need a lot of demo trading. You need a lot of education. I provide the education. And you need a daily trade plan. If you don't have a daily trade plan, that is one of the main reasons why you are losing. And you should be buying more education every 2 to 3 months if you want to succeed at trading. Now we can get into these trades. First one is the euro New Zealand. Let's see where I got in first of all. I was making not too much at this point. This is a prime example of why I do more than one trade at a time. When I first started trading, I would only do one trade, and with my luck, I'd be taking the pair that is going nowhere, just sideways. And then meanwhile, I'm looking at the pound New Zealand going up 150 pips. Well, now I've learned over many years, you have to do more more than one trade at a time, because it's virtually impossible if you take 10 trades to have 10 losers, especially if you're going in the direction of the daily trade plan. Now, it may go more than 10 pips against you or 20 pips, but you do have to give it room to move. So let's see now. So this was a loser of about, let's see, Euro New Zealand. Looks like about 5 pips. So that's a negative 5 pips. And that's why you see a negative $381. Okay, moving on to the next trade, the Euro Yen. Wanted to be selling it from the daily trade plan. Is just going through a cycle, testing this top and this top. Should hook around, although there's no guarantees. Should hook around and continue to go with the daily trade plan. So let's see where I got in at. And of course, at one point in time, I was up about 16 pips. And on this one, it looks like I lost about 3 pips. That's a negative 3 pips, and that's why you see a minus $220. Okay, now we can get into the winning trades. The best part of trading makes you feel good after many, many years of feeling terrible. Every trader who finally finds success knows exactly what I'm talking about. Remember, 95% of the traders fail, so they never ever have that feeling of day in and day out of feeling great. Okay, Euro Aussie. Want to be buying it directly from the daily trade plan, plus the charts are telling you it's going up. Not a big deal. Okay, just to let you know, with my system, this is your setup candle, and this is your trigger candle. I got in the trade right on the trigger candle. If I was still in the trade, it'd be up 34 pips, but I was happy at this point with 9 pips, and 9 pips ended up paying out $680. Moving on to the next trade, the Euro Dollar. Let's go check that one out. Another one I wanted to be buying. See, in real time right here, kind of looked messy, but with my daily trade plan suggesting that it's going to go up, or telling me. So let's see. Got in again, setup candle, trigger candle, got in right on the trigger candle. That's why I love this super signal indicator. It shows you the beginning of the up and down cycles. It's worth a lot more than what I'm charging. Anyhow, if I was still in the trade, I'd be up 34 pips, but right at this point, I was happy with 6. Or should be 7 actually, because it's the Euro Dollar. Pays $10 for each one. Let's see. 6, 7, there it is. So hard to get it right on when you're in and out of the trades relatively quick. 6:45, 7:45. Looks like I've been trading for only an hour today. So very happy. And of course, those 7 pips times the $10 times the 10 lots paid $700. Moving on to the next trade, the Pound New Zealand. Now in the Pound New Zealand, wanted to be buying it. Matter of fact, all the rest were buys. Okay, let's see where I got in at. Well, there's your arrow. Would have been better anywhere in here, but that's the way life goes. This is where I saw it. This is where I took it. And it turned into a winner anyhow. Not a big deal. And it looks like I ended up getting about somewhere around 20 if it stops jumping around here. 20 pips is close enough. So 20 pips times the money times the 10 lots paid out $1,270. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, which is the Euro CAD. Take a look at this one. Okay, on this Euro CAD, let's see where I got in at. Wanted to be buying it. This trade, like many of the other ones, did qualify for a great way to trade. I teach exactly how to trade this way within the training videos. Got in at this cursor. All the way to the top there is almost 70 pips, but I was happy at this point. Locking in about 24 pips. It looks like those 24 pips ended up paying out $1,785. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, which is the pound Swiss. Here we go. On this pound Swiss, wanted to be buying it, did qualify for a great way to trade. There's your trigger candle. Got in shortly after that. And it looks like I locked in about 16? Yep, 16 pips. And those 16 pips ended up paying out $1,800. Moving on to another trade, which is the pound yen. Another one qualified for a great way to trade. When I see charts like this, along with the daily trade plan saying that it's going to buy or go up, I'm 95% sure I have a winner. Here we go. I jumped the gun, just actually on the, as soon as everything turned blue, on the setup candle, there's your trigger candle. So there's no difference between here and here, a pip or two. And looks like, let me see on this pound yen, ended up getting around 28 pips. And those 28 pips ended up paying $1,982. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit more to the bottom. Here we go. Next trade was gold. So I dropped it down to the 5 minutes because sometimes the futures, especially this DAX 30, is very hard to get the reading right on. So did qualify for a great way to trade, especially by the time I pulled the trigger. Here's your setup candle, and there's your trigger candle, which is all in the same general area. And of course, if I stayed in a trade, on a lot of these trades, if I stayed in a trade, like that's like around 80 some, and it's still moving like crazy, and it's only 8:40 in the morning. But anyhow, I was happy at this point, locking in about 20. So 20, should be 21 actually, because of the money. Pays $10 on each one. Still very, there it is there. You remove the last digit, so it's 21 times the $10 times the 10 lots, paid out $2,110. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, the pound Aussie. Here we go, along with the pound Aussie. Very clear, going up. Wanted to be buying it. Let's see where I got in at. Here's your super signal indicator. This is where I actually saw it, so once it broke the top, I knew it was going to give me some pips. Doesn't mean I'm going to get 100 pips. And, you know, due to the fact I do a lot of trades, and if I can get 20 to 40 pips on each trade, I'm generally very happy with that. So let's see. Exactly what I said, between 20 and 40. Looks like it's 36. So 36 times the money times the 10 lots, paid out $2,449. Okay, let's move on to the DAX 30. This is the one that moves the most. Not that it pays the most per tick, but because it moves so many ticks, it pays out a lot. So in this DAX 30, let's see. Dropped it down to the 5 minutes so I can get a reading on it. I knew I wanted to be buying it. Let's see where I got in first of all. Internet, by the way, I'm still out of town. I'm in Montreal, enjoying the afternoon and the evenings, sightseeing and whatnot, but heading back, I believe either today or tomorrow, depending on what we're going to continue to do here. So let's see. Did the pullback? That's the way the market is. It's very random. And if I would have stayed in the trade, it would have made a lot more. So let's see. All the way is 300. Let's see now. So let's see if we can get a reading on this. Remember, doesn't have to move a lot to pay out pretty good. So as I said, it did top out around 385, but the calculator says it should be around 75, and there it is right there. 75 ticks times the $3.75 times the 10 lots paid out $2,812. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, the pound dollar. This one here pays $10 like the euro dollar because of the USDs on the right hand side. Looking at the money, should be 32. And got in at this cursor, close it out here, just being happy with the, well, it's giving me a hard time to get 32, but it is 32. Times the money, times the 10 lots paid out $3,200. Okay, moving on to the last trade, which is the pound CAD, another one I wanted to be buying directly from the daily trade plan. Got in at this cursor and I closed it out just being happy with, let's see, 55. So it's 55 pips times the money times the 10 lots paid out $4,092. So another great day of trading. I ended up getting a grand total, and I knew it was going to be over 200 pips and ticks. Grand total was 325 pips and ticks, and all those pips and ticks ended up paying out $22,282. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my Pro Trader, well, I recommend you get your hands on it, and don't forget about the daily trade plan. That is a must-have if you want to succeed at trading. You want some more information? Just look right below this video and you'll see 4 different packages. Here are 2 of the packages you'll see. Each and every one I do charge $250. Now let's say you buy the daily trade plan along with the system. I'll give you one of the next 2 I'll show you for free. So my system has over 3 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now obviously I'm not going to read everything on all 4 of these Word documents. At any point just put the video on pause and feel free to read everything. But the training videos are within the Pro Trading system. There's 22 of them, and roughly 30 minutes long each. And of course, the EA has only 3, focusing on the expert advisor. I included 3 MT4 templates. And of course, you get the expert advisor. But these templates will cover different size monitors, and one of them has just the futures, in case you are just a futures trader. So now here are the other 2 packages. You can take any one you want for free. It's the Easy Trader system with the super signal indicator. This one has 3 videos focusing on the indicator. Now, I've had many traders ask me, can I go in greater detail like how I trade live? So that's why I produce How I Trade Live Advanced Trading Tips. There's over 2 gigabytes. I start with the daily trade plan and break down all the steps I go through as I'm trading. And as it says, let's see, there's a lot of advanced trading tips in each and every one of these videos. So, as I mentioned, you buy 2 and I'll give you 1 for free. And so after you've gone through all of this, you can pick up the phone and call me if you have any questions. Here's my number. If you live too far, it's simple, just send me an email. Here's my email address. Remember, there's an underscore right here. And I really do prefer Skype. I made a link for you. All you got to do is click on this link, and if you have Windows 10, we'll have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session, answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. Keep in mind, I do all of that with no obligation to you. So it's time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, well, there's one more day left in this week, so as long as there's no distractions tomorrow, and I do trade, well, tomorrow, that'll be tomorrow. So between now and then, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.